Travis Barker is alleged to have been directing Kourtney Kardashian. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and updates. Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker have been under a lot of public attention ever since their relationship began, and even more after they welcomed their first child together last year. Their romance was followed closely by fans from the very start, and many people seemed genuinely happy for them when they announced that a new baby was on the way. For Kourtney, who is already a mother of 3 from her previous relationship, this new chapter with Travis was very special, and she shared her excitement openly. Travis, known worldwide as the drummer of Blink-182, has always been passionate about his family, his music, and his unique style, which has now become a noticeable influence on Kourtney as well. However, in the months after the baby's birth, some details about their life as a couple have sparked conversations online. Many fans who at first admired their relationship now feel uneasy. What was once viewed as a sweet love story is starting to raise eyebrows, with people questioning whether Travis has too much control in their marriage. The biggest reason behind this sudden wave of discussion is the name of their baby. Well before the child was born, there were rumors about what Kourtney and Travis planned to call him. People speculated different names, but the one that kept coming up was Rocky. Just a short time before Kourtney gave birth, Travis himself confirmed it and proudly told everyone that their son would indeed be named Rocky. Later, it was revealed that the baby's full name is Rocky 13 Barker. At first glance, the name may seem unusual but harmless. Celebrities are known for giving their children distinctive names that stand out. Compared to other celebrity baby names, Rocky 13 doesn't sound too shocking. But when people learned more about the background of this choice, they began to sense something troubling. The story behind the name is tied almost entirely to Travis and his personal tastes, while Kourtney's influence seems completely absent. Travis has openly explained why he loves the name Rocky. His favorite musician happens to be Rocky George, the guitarist for the band Suicidal Tendencies, and the name stuck in his head for years. The number 13 is also very special to him, as he has often called it his lucky number. To him, putting these two together felt meaningful and powerful. He even mentioned this idea to his teenage daughter Alabama long before his son was born, saying that Rocky 13 was the only name he could imagine for the baby. Eventually, Kourtney went along with it, and so their child officially became Rocky 13 Barker. While Travis seems very satisfied with this decision, fans online were not so sure. Many of Kourtney's supporters started pointing out that the entire name comes only from Travis's personal preferences. From the first name to the middle name, there is no visible trace of Kourtney's style, history, or influence. One user on social media bluntly said that this raised major red flags, adding that it felt like another example of Travis making all the choices while Kourtney simply followed. This isn't the first time fans have noticed what they see as a pattern. Ever since Kourtney and Travis got married, people have remarked on how much Kourtney's appearance, wardrobe, and even her vibe seem to have changed. She used to be known for a more simple, natural, and glamorous look, but after meeting Travis, she leaned into a rock-inspired style. Her outfits, makeup, and overall presentation often now matched Travis's darker, punk rock aesthetic. Even during her pregnancy, Kourtney's maternity photos reflected this rocker edge. Some believe this shift is genuine growth and love, while others argue that it's a sign she is losing her own individuality to blend into Travis's world. For some followers, the baby name was the final piece of proof that confirmed their worries. One commenter said that while the name Rocky alone could be excused as quirky but acceptable, adding 13 crossed the line. They even joked that the name sounded like something out of a science fiction show or horror movie, rather than the choice of two parents compromising on something meaningful to both. Another pointed out that Kourtney's children from her previous relationship, Mason, Penelope, and Rain, all have relatively normal names compared to Rocky 13. For them, it was disappointing to see her agree to something that felt so far removed from her usual taste. On Reddit and other platforms, people went further, saying that Travis appears to be very controlling. One user wrote that Kourtney probably accepts his choices because she views his behavior as love and devotion, not realizing how one-sided it looks from the outside. Others argued that when a partner constantly gives up their own opinions to follow the other, it can create an unhealthy imbalance, even if it doesn't look obvious at first. It is worth remembering that Kourtney has always been portrayed as a strong-willed woman, especially during her years on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. She was often the one who stood up for herself in arguments with her sisters and never hesitated to speak her mind. This is why some fans are confused now, wondering why she seems to be letting Travis steer so much of her identity. Adding to the tension, there have also been rumors that Kourtney's older children are not entirely comfortable with Travis. Sources have claimed that they find him difficult and that the blending of families has not been as smooth as some expected. There was even an incident where Kourtney had to travel to Australia without her new baby Rocky, leaving him with Travis. That sparked more conversations about how decisions in the household are made and whether Kourtney has as much say as she once did. Online discussions are filled with phrases like, "Travis is controlling," or, "Kourtney doesn't seem like herself anymore." While some fans defend their relationship by pointing out that every couple has its own dynamic, others insist that the warning signs are too obvious to ignore. One Reddit user summed it up by saying that naming a child entirely based on one parent's personal interests is not a good sign of balance in a marriage. Still, it is important to note that no one outside of their circle knows the full truth of their relationship. What looks controlling from the outside may simply be Kourtney choosing to go along because she trusts Travis or because she genuinely likes his choices too. Relationships are complicated, and what seems strange to others might make perfect sense to those living it. That being said, the internet is quick to pick up on any detail, and the combination of Kourtney's change in style, the baby's name, and reports of family discomfort have all fueled the idea that Travis is the one commanding the relationship. This story has now spread widely online, not just among fans of the Kardashians but across gossip sites and social media pages. Some people find it amusing to joke about the name Rocky 13, while others take it seriously and use it as a chance to talk about issues of individuality, compromise, and control in relationships. It shows how even something as small as a baby's name can open up much larger conversations about love, influence, and power between two people. As for Kourtney and Travis, they have not addressed these concerns directly. They continue to share glimpses of their life together on social media, often posting romantic pictures, family moments, and positive updates. From their perspective, they may feel that none of these criticisms matter as long as they are happy. And perhaps that is the only truth that really counts for them. Still, the fact remains that many people are unsettled by what they see. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.